Yeah. Y'all know who it is, baby. It's your boy Casanova. Yeah. Jumped out the Porsche on the chain swinging, my money showing, I'm coming for. My wave spinning, my shirt hugging, it's all Dior. And my shoes got a tap when I walk the floor. They loving my smile, they saying I'm wild, they yelling over you the one, and we feeling your style. They don't care if I tell them that I got a chick. They see the money in my swag and they want the dick. Gangster, but still want pretty shit. Riding through the city, no roof on some hot trips. I got a mean flip, I shot my jewel strip, jumping out the Vince with no doors and cruise shit. That's what they saying. Every time they see me on stage, they like. They saying my name, they going crazy for an autograph. It's part of the fame. The ladies, yeah, they love me too. Every time I jump out the plane, I hear. I step out the car, I hear the fans yelling in the crowd. Nova's a star. I'm a lover, not a fighter, who I'm lying to. I'm still with the shit, try me, I'ma try you too. I'm in the air on a jet where the sky is blue. Looking at the city, no shades, with the clear is blue. Versace on my chest, Louis on my feet. Ferragamo when I'm wearing the bed until I sleep. She want my number, she don't call, then it's over. See me on TV, she yelling, that's Casanova. I can't front, it's true, I'm just the ladies man. I love women in all colors and even tans. I don't run game, I just tell the truth. But sometimes the truth could seem a lie to you. That's what they saying. Every time they see me on stage, they like. They saying my name, they going crazy for an autograph. It's part of the fame. The ladies, yeah, they love me too. Every time I jump out the plane, I hear. I step out the car, I hear the fans yelling in the crowd. Nova's a star.
The island nation of Haiti has been rocked by street violence as protesters, angry over soaring inflation and government corruption, have demanded the ouster of President Jovenel Moïse. Demonstrators have been blocking roads, stoning emergency vehicles, and destroying...
Ça passe, que j'en nous y là. Nous déjà connaissons même ça ou même si haïtien nous y. Si yo pas respecté ça, nous ap tirer yo. On nous aller. Ça passe. Ça passe, ça passe, n'a boulé, ça passe, ça passe, ça passe, n'a boulé. My shooters are shooters. We slide with the Ruger. On top of the roof, they aim for your head, you seen they shoot you. We dip the slide when we ride. My Zo's on the scene, my Zo's on the scene, they yelling loud. Ça passe, ça passe, ça passe. N'a boulé, ça passé, ça passé, ça passé, n'a boulé. My niggas is those, we stay on our toes and running this shit. Keep running your mouth, can't find you, nigga, we shooting your bitch. Niggas ain't gang, everybody know you ain't bout that shit. You ain't bout that shit, nah, you ain't bout that shit. Jumped in the whip, we find where you live. You hang with the ops, you chill with the ops, we all in your crib. In Tucson. From my head to my toes. Jumped out the plane, Haiti on gold, yelling I'm sold. Shorty won't fuck, I ain't paying no fine. She out of control, she fucking the team, I put her in line. I tell her to shake it and shake it, while she do that dance. We dip and slide, we dip and slide. Ça passe, ça passe, ça passe. N'a boulé, ça passe, ça passe, ça passe. N'a boulé. My shooters are shooters. We slide with the Ruger. On top of the roof, they aim for your head, you seen they shoot you. We dip the slide when we ride. My Zo's on the scene, my Zo's on the scene, they yelling nous loud. Ça passe, ça passe, ça passe. N'a boulé, ça passe, ça passe, ça passe. N'a boulé. I ride with the hammer. I'm shooting on camera. Call me stupid. I'm wild bananas. My niggas on gold, they ride with the foe, we run and get hit. Free monster, free cab, even the dips. You leave your chick, your bitch get hit. Blackface, what up? Don't even trip. Free roadie, free stacks, y'all niggas is missed. Moving them bricks and flipping that work until it gets stiff. Swinging that chopper, that's gonna sing like an opera. My niggas in Haiti, I see you, just know I got you. We dip and slide, for my Zos I ride. My Zos on the scene, they yelling new live. Sac passé, sac passé, sac passé, naboulé. Sac passé, sac passé, sac passé, naboulé. My shoes is shoes, we slide with the roof. On top of the roof, the end of your head, you see me shoot. We dip and slide, when we ride. My Zos on the scene, they yelling new live. Sac passé, sac passé, sac passé, naboulé. Sac passé, sac passé, sac passé, naboulé.
All right, y'all, we are here for another dope episode of Let's Get Activated podcast. You got me, your girl, Samantha Lavelle, and we got the amazing Casanova Red in the building. How you doing? Oh, can't hear you. Your mic might be, it's not muted, but we can't hear you. Nope, can't hear you. You might have to go out and come back in. In which that was a dope track here from, Casanova Red. We just have a little technical difficulties, but I think he's coming back in. Nope, we can't hear you. Yep, just go out and back in. Yep, you just got to go out and back in. Yep, go out and come back. Yep. So he's going to go out and come back, everybody. In the meantime, we were jamming out to Casanova and Sac Passé by Casanova Red. Little technical issue, but, we're definitely going to have a dope vibe tonight on Let's Get Activated podcast. He will be coming back soon up into the building here for sure. We'll definitely get him back in. In the meantime, I might go ahead and then just play the track over again, until we get them back in here. So definitely appreciate y'all's patience on Let's Get Activated. So we're going to go ahead, get that song going back up one more time here for him. Get that loaded up. All right, let's go. So we're going to go with an encore Sac Passé until we get them back in the building. Let's go.
By street violence as protesters, angry over soaring inflation and government corruption, have demanded the ouster of President Jovenel Moïse. Demonstrators have been blocking roads, stoning emergency vehicles, and destroying.
We good? Sac passé, sac passé, sac passé. Naboulé, sac passé, sac passé, sac passé, naboulé. My shooters are shooters. We slide with the roof. On top of the roof, they aim for your head, you see me shoot you. We dip the slide when we ride. My Zos on the scene, they yelling new loud. Sac passé, sac passé, sac passé, naboulé, sac passé. Sac passé, naboulé. My niggas is Zos, we stay on our toes, we running this shit. Keep running your mouth, can't find you, nigga, we shooting your bitch. Niggas ain't gangsters, everybody know you ain't bout that shit. You ain't bout that shit, nah, you ain't bout that shit. Jumped in the whip, we find where you live. You hang with the ops, you chill with the ops, or you all in your crib. Ain't you side, from my head to my toes. Jumped out the plane, Haiti on gold, yelling I'm zoned. Shorty won't fuck, I ain't paying no fine. She got a control, she fucking the team, I put her in line. I tell her to shake it and shake it, while she do that dance. We dip and slide, we dip and slide. Sac passé, sac passé, sac passé, naboulé. Sac passé, sac passé, sac passé, naboulé. My shooters are shooters. We slide with the roof. On top of the roof, they aim for your head, you see them shoot you. We dip the slide when we ride. My Zo's on the scene, my Zo's on the scene, they yelling nous là. Sac passé, sac passé, sac passé. Naboulé, sac passé, sac passé, sac passé. Naboulé. I ride with the hammer, I'm shooting on camera. Call me stupid, I'm wild bananas. My niggas on go, they ride with the foe, we run and get hit. Free monster, free cab, even the dips. You leave your chick, your bitch get hit. Blackface, what up? Don't even trip. Free Wody, free stacks, y'all niggas is missed. Moving them bricks and flipping that work until it gets stiff. Swinging that chopper, it's gonna sing like an opera. My niggas in Haiti, I see you, just know I got you. We dip and slide, for my Zoes I ride. My Zoes on the scene, my Zoes on the scene, they yelling nous live. Sac passé, sac passé, sac passé. Naboulé, sac passé, sac passé, sac passé. Naboulé, my shooters are shooters. We slide with the Ruger. On top of the roof, they up for your head, you seen them shoot. We dip and slide when we ride. My Zo's on the scene, my Zo's on the scene, they yelling nous live. Sac passé, sac passé, sac passé. Naboulé, sac passé, sac passé, sac passé. Naboulé.
All right, y'all. So we in it one more time. You know, you did that on purpose so we can get the encore going. But again, we got Let's Get Activated podcast, episode number 62. And we got the amazing Casanova Red in the building. I think we hear you now.
Yeah, man. What's good, man? How you doing?
Yo,
what's up, Slam? You good?
Yeah, I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I'm doing wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful. So when we started off the show, you know, we kind of had your introduction song, Casanova, and then we went into that Sac Passé, you know.
Definitely.
Shout out to Haiti. So if you can just kind of let the audience know just kind of the premise of both tracks.
All right. The premises for both tracks, because it's so crazy though, because the first song that you played, whatever, I really never liked that track though, but they were saying that track was good because it was more like a smooth track and something for the ladies, so where you could just cruise with and just be with your lady, and I mean, you know, and I'm just vibe with. So you know, I mean, you know, so we did the track, whatever that came out good, and then Sac Passé to me though is probably one of my biggest tracks that I came out with now, starting off with my career. It's just pretty much sending a message in general to not just the Haitians, but just forming something though, because around that and just putting the music together to where the people can enjoy it. So yeah, Sac Passé was really dope. Really dope.
Yeah, definitely enjoyed it. It's a vibe. It's very it's successful. It's at over 57K, you know, on the YouTube.
Right.
Streaming. I mean, you even have it on a billboard or had it on a billboard?
Yeah. I mean, absolutely, yeah. First and foremost, shout out to the fans, man. Shout out to those who have been there, and I mean, you know, and just supporting me as well. The billboard was because actually big. It actually came right after I had flew to Miami to go perform at the music award show. So when I finished doing that, and then the billboard was actually in Times Square. So that was major too. So that right there was big as well. So you know, it just a lot of great accomplishments. So
definitely, you should be proud of yourself for sure. And how was it? How was the energy of performing at the awards in Miami? Oh, we got a brief pause going on. He's back. There we go.
Yeah, I don't know if it's Wi-Fi.
You good? You good? You back? I was asking, like, so how was it like? Like, describe the energy of performing at the awards, because that was pretty dope.
I mean, because it was good. Just to try to give people a feel of something that's different. So you know, just to hear people, I mean, you know, who have heard the song to sing along with it, and to be jumping around and singing it and just, I mean, you know, yelling. It actually gave me more more of that, like like because that excitement, like
Yes.
yeah, like all right, so yeah, because it was dope.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Definitely had to be. It sure looks like it, and the photograph came good with you being on stage with it, and the song. It
right,
definitely gets everybody hyped. So I'm kind of glad that we did do that encore because we have the fire emojis being dropped on it.
yeah,
It
yeah,
just it gets you in that mood. You're gonna have
definitely,
everybody shouting it out. So
definitely,
definitely dope.
yeah, definitely.
Definitely dope. And then, just kind of tell your story. I know you come from like Brooklyn, New York, but what inspired you to become an artist?
Right. I mean, so what's crazy was because my parents are actually from Haiti.
Mm-hmm.
So my mother never listened to hip hop. She never listened to rap. She never listened to none of that. So one day I had actually went to a my cousin's house in Florida, and she was a a big on hip hop. And the first CD that I actually heard was a Tupac CD and Biggie CD. So from there, when I heard them rapping,
Mm-hmm.
um, they pretty much inspired me for me to be.
Little brief pause. He gonna be back, y'all. He gonna be back. He's telling the story, y'all. There
Yeah,
you go.
I don't know what's going on. I
You
think the Wi-Fi might be hating on me or something. I'm saying I don't know what's going on,
you
but
good. Keep going. You good.
yeah, but but they actually inspired for me to rap to where I can be I was able to tell my story. So being born in Brooklyn, of Flatbush, my mother she moved to New Jersey. So we moved to New Jersey. I was actually young. So we moved to New Jersey, and I pretty much been in
Mhm.
New Jersey since. So this is why I pretty much call myself the king of Jersey right now, because I believe that there's nobody that's really making music like me now today. Um, so back then in 2006, I actually was dealing with a record label called A Black Wall Street
Mhm.
that the game from the West Coast had, and that was going good until I became incarcerated, and I had to do time for 10 years. Um, I came home and I'm pretty much just been on fire. So and yeah, I just pretty much been on fire since. So
Got
definitely
you.
making a name for myself again. Huge
Got
name.
you. Got you. So coming home, did that just kind of just inspire, that grind just to kind of get yourself back out there?
Right, right. It definitely did. So with me coming home and seeing how hip hop changed, it definitely left a bad taste in my mouth.
Mhm.
Because those who do know music and those who listen to music, then you know the definition behind what hip hop truly is. So people want to hear stories. People want to hear the things that you are really going through, because the people who are listening can relate to your stories. So hearing all this drill rap and people talking about this and that, and
Mhm.
it just to me it just turned my stomach on the a presentation of what hip hop is and what hip hop stands for. So this is why I'm here now to change the game, to actually bring hip hop back to what it is and to where it was. And I mean, and I'm so far from the fans and the look of the views. I'm definitely doing that. So so praise God on that one as well. And yeah, so please look out for me more. I definitely have a lot of more songs and music coming out. I'm actually going to shoot a video for a single coming out called "She Don't Deserve Me" for the
Okay.
ladies.
Yes.
The song is the song can go both ways. The song is basically talking about how a person is tired of a relationship that they once were in before, and
Mhm.
that they have to go into something better. So that person, within itself, probably never deserved you. So it definitely can go both ways. Definitely.
Oh. I like that. I'm looking forward
Yeah,
to hearing that. And my hat's off to you for really respecting the culture and still wanting
right.
to, preserve the culture. How would you describe like your form of hip hop? Because I kind of read in your bio, it's kind of like you're kind of in today's culture, but still preserving, what the culture is. Like, do you want to kind of describe that?
Um, basically like a mix. Um, basically like a mixed culture.
Hmm.
Right now, just basically trying to teach the young culture now that's into the whole drill and whatever may have you to actually teach them what real hip hop is. Um, so it's pretty much like the old, but also mixed in with the new.
Got you.
Yeah, right. To it,
Got
it definitely can tell a story sort of within its own.
Got
So
you. I like
yeah,
that. It'll help, I think, the youth, like when you're mixing kind of the classic, with the new, it'll kind of, help them, I think, enjoy it, but still, kind of get their education on what, real hip hop is about.
exactly. Because like my whole main thing is that I could like music shouldn't be boring,
Right.
but music should be fun, but also have a some type of message to it as well. So the music that I'm doing is things that I mean, is things that I've been through, things that I've done. Um, some of my lyrics um, are not to be said for people to go do it now. It's just basically showing people the, the things that I have done for them
Hmm.
to try to change their life values on what they're trying to do now. And I also believe that the biggest thing now is also to try to help these kids change their prior way of life, to try to show them that there are better things to do instead of selling drugs or trying to post guns on your social media or trying to be something that you're not, when you can be respected by continuing to be who you are. And I believe that this is what a lot of people fail to realize, that people will respect you for being you, and people will follow you because you continue to have great music instead of following you and then later on find out that you were just nothing but a fraud. So yeah, definitely.
Amen. Amen. I like that. I definitely like that. That's really dope. Definitely appreciate that for sure. Because Lord knows we
Yeah,
need that.
definitely, man, absolutely. Yeah,
Yes.
because like I said, a lot of rappers or artists or whatever, like they're quick to say certain things though, but they'll never say to a young artist or somebody who's growing up, whatever, to try to teach them like your life is more than what you think that it is now. So so you can really a chance to become somebody better, and and you can do greater. So it's just certain things that we, who the people follow, certain things that we have to continue to help them with by putting them in, I'm sorry, the right direction. Because right now though, you got these cops right now who are killing young black unarmed men. So
Yes.
these are things that people need to also start speaking about as well, through hip hop or because a message or whatever we have, just to continue to show people like, listen, and instead of going against each other, I try to motivate yourself to success. That's what it really counts. So yeah, definitely.
I love that. That's a
Yeah,
hey, that's a great way to be. I be trying to tell everybody every day, just to be like that, act accordingly like kings and queens,
definitely, man, absolutely.
keep it positive and kind of put that knowledge back into the music.
Right.
I like
Definitely, yeah.
that. Now you
Definitely.
gotta let us know how you come up with the name Casanova Red. And by the way, that rose in the back, man, I love it. That's my favorite flower. But
Oh yeah. Oh, okay.
yeah, yeah, that's dope. That's dope. I thought that was a dope cover that you got going on. How did you
Right.
I guess choose your name, I should say.
All right. So Casanova actually came up when I was younger.
Hmm.
So I mean, um, because I was a little kid, and people be like, "Oh my God, he's so cute." Da, da, da. So my mother used to be like, "You know what? You're like a little Casanova." So that name though within itself just stuck. and you know, red is my favorite color, so it just came with Casanova red. So it just pretty much just came together with it. So that was dope, you
Got
know.
you.
And
Got
by the way,
Yeah.
I am the real Casanova. Just saying.
Mm. Boom, just like the IG says, the real Casanova Red.
I'm the real Casanova. So yeah, definitely.
Had to put that out there. We do have, I do want to let you know, we do have, Cool Rock Ski, watching into to you. So definitely passing
Yeah,
the
yeah.
torch for
Shout
hip
out to
hop.
them. Yeah, yeah. Just definitely shout out to them, man. Much love. But absolutely.
Definitely. Is there an album we should be looking forward to, like for 2022?
Um, right now that we're not really working on the album right now.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe soon, maybe close. But right now the a Casanova management team will just be they're giving you guys a beautiful music. An album will be coming soon.
Mm-hmm.
But right now it's just pretty much it's gonna be singles, back to back that you guys gonna love, and maybe EP probably.
Mm-hmm.
So would definitely say, yeah, definitely.
Got you. Definitely need at
But
least
it's
the
gonna be hot
EP.
music. It's
Yeah.
listen, look. People talk about their craft,
Mm-hmm.
right? And every rapper, I'm sure that you probably meet will tell you that he's the most amazing rapper in outside the whole world. So what I'm going to tell the viewers is, when you hear my music, then you will understand why I talk the way that I talk. So yeah,
Got
look
you.
out for it. Yeah.
Got you. We've got to tap into the music. What is your inspiration as far as, when you're writing your lyrics and creating a song? Is there a particular time of day or event that happens, or is it just something that comes natural to you?
Um, it's probably my past. Um, I think that my past has a major thing to do with um how I write now.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know, by me writing, it just basically talking and speaking of the things that I have went through. I mean, you know, the things that I have went through, certain things that I may run from, certain things that I may still be battling until this day. Um, yeah. So my past definitely allows me to be motivated for me to continue to write music. It's almost like my therapy. To where I'm definitely can show my story with the world. So yeah, definitely my past. Definitely.
Definitely. That's good. That's good therapy. I mean, I think a lot of people have said music is therapeutic. So,
Right. I mean, absolutely. Yeah. So it's definitely my past.
got you. And I'm seeing, you have been dropping, videos here on the IG here and there, like the freestyles and such
Yeah, yeah.
like that. Is it just like are they planned, or is that just kind of like just a spare of the moment thing?
Sometimes to spare the moment. It just depends on if I might hit like a beat that I like, because like when it comes to beats, whatever, I'm like very picky.
Mm-hmm.
So producer might send me 100 beats and I might just pick two of, you know, two out of a because the reason why is because a lot of producers sounds are not unique, because they're so used now to today's sound to it. It's like and
Mm-hmm.
then it's like, what are you saying? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So give me something that's going to relate to me, to where I can be able to relate to the people. So this is why I call myself the voice because of the people, because I just don't want a certain crowd to be relatable to my music. I want the whole world to be relatable to my music. White, black, Spanish, brown, orange, or whatever you want. I want you to hear a Casanova Red song and say to yourself, damn, that's what I'm going through. Or say to yourself, damn, he might be talking about me.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Or just be cleaning your dishes and I'm dancing over with your kids. So you know, this is type of music that I'm trying to create, to where the world can know who Casanova Red is and have that feel of that music. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
just one genre. So
Nice. Nice.
yeah,
Making it universal and timeless.
but
That's
absolutely.
awesome.
Right.
That's
I mean,
definitely
absolutely,
important.
definitely.
Man, and what like being an independent artist is that, kind of describe the grind of the independent artist, because I work with many of them, but in your I would say experience, how's it been like for you being independent?
Um, hard.
Mhm.
One thing that most people won't tell you about, and I always tell people that you gotta be real with yourself. When you're an independent artist that's starting on your own, you have to do things financially
Mhm.
by yourself. You gotta pay for beats, you gotta pay for studio time, you gotta pay for videos, you gotta pay your bills, you gotta pay your mortgage, you gotta pay your car. I mean, so it's just a lot of things that when you're an independent artist, whatever, certain thing that you have to do by yourself. Unless within time you start to get people who believe in you, that would like to invest money because in you,
Mhm.
that becomes different.
Mhm.
But then you got to remember, those who believe in you and spend money to invest in you, you got to pay them back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's, yeah. So unless you got a single that's going to blow somebody's mind to where you're going to go viral and to where you're going to start making millions and millions of dollars, I think that's something different. But that's just I'm grinding into, I'm trying to get on. You're definitely going to go through some financial situations, and that's real. Um,
Mhm.
so like I said, unless you're selling drugs or you into whatever man. I mean, then maybe it might be different for that person.
Right.
But for somebody like me that's trying to learn from my past and trying to come home and for me to do right and for me to be better, yeah, and I'm definitely becomes a struggle too, though, within a sense. But it's going good. Right now, I actually have a couple of record labels that's trying to reach out.
Mhm.
That's I'm trying to sign me. But I always tell people, just because you have these record labels trying to reach out, doesn't mean that you run like the gingerbread man to sign that contract. No,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to take your time, because what happens nowadays is that they know that a lot of people are waiting to get signed. So they try
Mhm.
to run to the first chance to sign a contract that you didn't read, that you didn't sit down with no lawyers for you to read, and then now you just find yourself signed to a contract that you can never get out of. So it's just always good to have some type of sense of knowledge. So yeah,
Exactly. Being
definitely,
smart, doing your homework before signing.
hmm
Agreed. Agreed. You know.
definitely.
And if possible, having a team. Like, I know you've got like a team of people. I think like your management already reached out to me, kind of looking out for you. So,
Yeah, definitely, definitely. So what I pretty much did though, when I came home, whatever, just put like a whole team together of people that I trust,
mm-hmm.
and to where we just formed a Casanova management team, whatever. So so shout out to Vic. She's doing a good job. Free Mac, he's also my manager as well. So so we got a um, great positive team. So we just continue to move forward. Definitely.
I like that. Having a team, man, it's everything for sure. I agree.
Definitely know, but you're a manager yourself. So
Yeah. Oh
you
yeah. I
know.
know. I know. I know. I mean, I didn't want to
Yeah,
throw
you
myself
know.
out
So
there. They know me, but it's all about you. People, they already know me. It's all about you. You know
right,
what
right.
I'm saying? But I feel you. I feel you. With management, you definitely gotta care. About your artists for sure. That's first and foremost. You gotta actually care about them.
Right. Definitely.
Right. Which I
Yeah.
know your team does. 'Cause they sure did reach out to me. I was like, I gotta be good.
Yeah,
Right. At least they got your back.
definitely,
Yeah.
definitely, absolutely.
Do you have
Yeah.
any I was gonna say any like upcoming shows or things like that since things are kind of
Um,
opening up?
right now though, the last show that I did was which was big for me though, was the music award show.
Mm-hmm.
So right now that we're trying to find more bigger shows, not nothing small. I mean, you know, I don't like to do shows to where you're doing like hole in the wall shows where you're just going out there to perform. I'm trying to keep my brand. I mean, you know, a nice and mature and a moderate. Um, so we got some shows coming up. We got some major shows coming up. Right now that we talking about Summer Jam. So
Nice.
we're working on that one, and we also going to be trying to talk about Labor Day to try to get me to perform the Sock Passe, because you know, and Labor Day is big with the Caribbean of people in New York, so I'll be definitely working on that one. But besides that though, I always tell my management team, don't give me no um hole in the wall places. Um yeah. So you know, I'm just trying to keep my brand great. So
Got
definitely.
you. Kind of keep it at the elevated level. I get it.
Exactly. I mean, absolutely, because nowadays, you know, you have so many people that's trying to make it, and the next thing you know, you look at the news and they dead. So you know, so it's certain situations that you don't want to put yourself in to where you may not have to react or something may happen to you. So it's all about being smart and of not being dumb. So
Right.
definitely.
Right. Respect that. That's a smart thing you're doing. You're doing it the right way.
Right. I mean, absolutely.
Sure. Yeah. And you know, like there's so many kind of young, artists just trying to come out there. So like someone came up to you like a young artist, for advice, what advice would you give to them?
um, be yourself. Be yourself. Know who you are. Continue to research and have the understanding on what hip hop is. Um, don't let the music scene change you from who you are. Um, don't burn bridges. Continue to work hard, and just continue to gain the knowledge that you need so you can move forward, so you can be successful. But also keep the right people around you, because those those that see your success are starting to
Hmm.
rise. You'll have a lot of so-called friends and a lot of so-called people that love you, but they're just really out to get a piece of certain thing that you have. So you know, so just continue to trust your gut and just keep the right people around you. And yeah, definitely. But be yourself. I always tell the young ones that be yourself. Stop trying to be these fake gangster hip hop dudes and you on social
Hmm.
media with guns and
Right.
money and for what? I mean, you know what I mean? Like, yo, people don't realize that that's going to stop people from wanting to deal with you by you posting guns and drugs on your social media.
Right.
That's not good for business. That's going to scare people away. Like, oh, okay, well, oh, you want to know what? Yeah, we're not dealing with them. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? So you just pretty much just fell while you're trying to start. So, but you know, but we dealing with a whole different type of generation now. So it's like certain things they do is like really hard for you to speak to them because they pretty much know it all already. So
Hmm.
yeah,
Yeah. We're dealing with those, but I think we're doing the right thing, kind of within our age group, just still trying to push that knowledge and positivity out there. Because if we
right,
don't,
right,
where they're going to get it from?
exactly, definitely. So I mean, you know, so like I said, it starts with us because we're the ones that's giving out the message. We're the ones who they listen to, and then they continue to watch us. So it starts with us.
Most definitely. I agree with that
Definitely.
100%. My sentiments exactly. You look, you right on key, right on point. That right on point.
Definitely.
so, so what I would say, what or who are your motivations as far as getting up every day, still staying on that grind and just doing what you do?
Um, my mother and my wife. You know, because they are two of the greatest people that don't judge. Um, they are the two greatest people that I know that they not. I mean, you know what? Not judge me, but they gonna continue to push me to the within the same sense. Like, listen,
Hmm.
like, I mean, you know, it's a grind season. Like, so come on. So you know, so it's always good to have those kind of people that are within your corner. I always tell people, friends come and go, but family is always forever. Certain family members though, because
Right.
you got certain members that are. But for the most part, the people know what I'm talking about. So that's why it's always great to have that great relationship establishment. Because sometimes I always tell people, when you start to lose sight uh, of who you are, those that love you will continue to wake you right back up and remind you who you are. So yeah. So they, they're definitely the two of my greatest supporters. So shout out to them. Definitely shout out to them.
Amen. Shout out to the queens, the mother and the wife, for real, man. Some great
Yeah,
women. I'm glad that you have
definitely.
that support, because I know people
Right,
that don't have that whatsoever.
right, right,
So
right. Definitely.
that's amazing, keeping people in your corner.
I mean, absolutely.
Definitely. And I got to get deep with this next question here, so people already know what's coming. What legacy does Casanova Red want to leave behind?
Um, what legacy does Casanova Red want to leave behind?
Hmm.
Um, somebody to where people can say he's the most stubborn person. He's the most stubborn person, but he has the greatest heart. He would definitely give you his last, and definitely would be there to help you when you need it the most. Definitely.
Wow.
So, and a great music. Great music. See, I want
Mhm.
people. God forbid if I wasn't to be here tomorrow.
Mhm.
I want my music to be so powerful to where 20 years down the line, people can still play a Casanova Red record. That would be legendary for me. That will
Yes.
allow me to know that I have touched not one, but because a whole world of people that still continue to play my music. Like Tupac, like
Mhm.
Biggie, Michael Jackson, and so many more great people that have left that legacy on people to where we actually still play their music till this day. So,
Mhm.
so yeah, definitely.
Amen to that. That's a great
Right.
legacy. That's definitely
Definitely.
a great one to
Definitely.
have.
Hmm.
Well, definitely appreciate that legacy. And then, how can people, tap into you? How can they find you?
Um, follow me on his Instagram at the real Casanova Red.
Mm-hmm.
Follow me on Facebook, Casanova Red, and just tap in with me.
You on Twitter
Um,
too? You're on Twitter.
oh yeah, see. I mean, look, I gotta blame my management team, man. I gotta blame the management team because they making because all these pages for me. TikTok. I think I got a
Yeah.
TikTok now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a TikTok now. Yeah, Twitter. Um, yeah. I mean, I said that's my management team. But the main two things that I be
Mm-hmm.
on, I mean, well,
Mm-hmm.
unless my management teams, I mean, I'm doing their things is Facebook and cause Instagram. So you guys can
Mm-hmm.
definitely tap in and definitely see different type of things and different content and music or freestyles or whatever may have you and pictures and just
Mm-hmm.
and me just being me. And the
Right.
one thing that the viewers don't know about Casanova Red
Mm-hmm.
is that I stutter. That's one thing. You
Mm-hmm.
guys know that now. You guys know it now. But when
Right.
I make music, it goes away.
You wouldn't know. Right.
You wouldn't even know. Yeah.
Wouldn't even know. See, you're smooth with it. But that's all right. That's okay. The music is doing something, beautiful. So
Right. Right. Definitely. Yeah. So you know.
yeah, definitely. See, the reason why I had to bring up the Twitter and everything that you on, because this is streaming right now on Twitter too. So
Okay.
we
Shout
on
out to
Twitter.
Twitter.
Yeah, we on Twitter, we on Twitch, you know, we on YouTube, as you know, we're on several Facebook pages. We're also on my company website, Certified Nation Entertainment. So
Oh,
we're
you, oh,
spreading
you,
it.
oh,
We're
you know what,
spreading it.
Samantha?
What?
You
What's
doing
up?
your thing, man. You doing your thing.
Nah, I'm just hey, no, this is the premise of just getting, you know, whoever guests I have out there, getting your much deserved shine, your
Right, right,
notice,
right.
and people to tap in. So wherever I can get it on, it's gonna be on.
Definitely,
You know,
definitely, definitely. Man,
you
absolutely though. Yeah, man,
you you
absolutely.
you gonna end up with a TikTok tag too, because I'll be posting the clips on the TikTok, like a little bit of clips
Okay.
here. And it's going on the IG too. So like after we finish the
Right.
live, I'll be posting it on the IG. So just getting you out there in the universe per se.
Definitely, definitely, definitely. Yeah. Because I appreciate it as well. I remember reaching out to you like a couple of months ago, and I'm just couldn't wait to get this time now to where we are here, to we'll be doing this. So I definitely appreciate you for having me on your biggest platform, number 62.
Yeah,
Huh?
you're number 62, man. You know, we're just doing it, you know, humbly, and I appreciate it because I was also gonna say, yeah, you was on it. You reached out. You was like, yo, let me get on that podcast. Let me get on that show. I was like,
Word
of
up.
course I got you. I was like, how'd he find me? I said, well, however he found me, hey.
Yeah, word, right?
That's dope. Just put it in the
Yeah,
initiative. So that's another, you know, props I want to give to you because you actually put in that initiative. You got some artists that don't engage. And like if you're not engaging, sometimes you might not, you know, you might miss out on
right,
different
right, right.
opportunities.
Definitely, definitely, man, absolutely. And I definitely thank you for having me on your podcast.
Oh
I
no,
definitely
you
love it. I
no,
definitely was
you
excited.
oh I'm
Yeah,
humbled.
that's
I'm
really
I'm humbled. And you know, we have like, you know, other, you know, podcasters and show hosts. I know they'll definitely be tapping in, you know, getting you onto their shows as well.
yeah, yeah. I definitely tap in, man. I'm definitely tap in with me. Definitely tap in because a Casanova Red is definitely the next big thing moving right now. Definitely the next big thing moving right now. So definitely tap in with me, man. Definitely,
Definitely. You moving for
definitely
sure.
tap in.
You
Yeah,
definitely. And you know, definitely before we go, we definitely gonna, you know, play another encore that Sock Passe again, you know, but before we go and everything, is there any shout outs that you want to give, any words of wisdom that you want to give for the audience?
definitely, definitely. Shout out to moms. Shout out to the wife. Love you guys. Free J Mac the Don. Shout out to the whole Casanova management team. Shout out to Samantha for having me here. Shout out
Oh,
to Haiti. Shout out to the Zoes, man. I mean, shout out to the people. Please know that this is not the last that you will see of Casa Nova Red, man, the king of Jersey, when I'm in the building. Love y'all. Shout out to the fans too, man. I thank you for supporting me. Definitely.
dang, dang, dope. You know, I definitely don't want to salute, you know, of course, you for coming on. You know, I humbly appreciate that. You know,
Definitely.
yes, you
Yeah.
know, your management team, everybody that's tapping in, everybody that's even going to tap in after the live because we do
Right,
get
right.
replays. You know, just everybody just appreciating the vibe and everything like that. It's definitely been more than a pleasure having you on number 62 and let's get activated.
Definitely. Definitely. Thank you. And listen, this
Hmm.
better not be my last one neither.
Nah,
We
nah.
all right.
No, I could say this. People are welcome back. You know, if they're like,
Yeah, yeah,
hey, I
yeah.
got something else going on, you know, definitely welcome back. And it definitely humbles me for you, you know, to want to come back. So
Definitely,
definitely,
definitely, definitely.
it's definitely, you know, open invitation and everything. You know, we Thursdays at 7 p.m. Eastern, you know, we're gonna keep it going. This show's
That's
not
right.
going
That's right.
anywhere.
That's right.
You know, and you know, we'll still of course be in contact and all that good stuff. I definitely support everything you're doing and definitely salute, you know, your mindset and then just all the dope music that's going to be coming out from you.
Definitely, definitely. Yeah. Absolutely. Because the She Don't Deserve Me is definitely going to be a great record. I'll definitely send that to you as well. The video is going to be crazy.
Mhm.
So yeah, I'm definitely look out for that.
And
That song should be dropping next month by the 17th. So definitely look out for that.
Nice. Next month by the 17th. See, you took the question out of my mouth. I'm glad. Like you definitely got to keep us posted on.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, right. But absolutely.
And is that the song and the visual, or just the song on the 17th?
That's just gonna be the song with the video. So before it actually drops on all platforms, we're gonna be playing the trailer of the video, so you guys can be able to see that it should be on all platforms by the 17th. But I know the management team will also be doing pre-orders as well. So definitely.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like that. Definitely. I can't wait for that. And before we go, do you want to say anything about, I'm going to say this is your hit single, Sac Passe. Do you want to say anything, another introduction for this third encore that we're doing?
Man, listen, man. Shout out to Haiti, man. Shout out to the Zoes, man. This right here is Sac Passe. This is music right here. Listen to the lyrics. And this is not just for the Haitian people neither. The hook is just speaking of what I am and what I represent. But the song is for the world as well. So, it's for the world. So definitely. Sac Passe na boule. Y'all know the vibe.
Amen. Let's go, everybody. So this has been another dope episode of Let's Get Activated podcast with the amazing Casanova Red, number 62. And we're closing out again with Sac Passe. It's a vibe. Definitely tap into it. Let's go.
Let's get it.
Has been rocked by street violence as protesters, angry over soaring inflation and government corruption, have demanded the ouster of President Jovenel Moïse. Demonstrators have been blocking roads, stoning emergency vehicles, and destroying.
Sac Passe, ki jan nou ye la. Nou deja konese même se ou même se haïtien nou ye. Si yo pa respekte sa, nou ap tiye yo. An nou ale.
Sac Passe, Sac Passe, Sac Passe, na boule. Sac Passe, Sac Passe, Sac Passe, na boule. My shooters are shooters. We slide with the Ruger. On top of the roof, they aim for your head, you see they shoot you. We dip the slide when we ride. My Zo's on the scene, they yelling loud. Sac Passe, Sac Passe, Sac Passe, na boule. Sac Passe, Sac Passe, Sac Passe, na boule. My niggas is Zo's, we stay on our toes and running this shit. Keep running your mouth, can't find you, nigga, we shooting your bitch. Niggas ain't gangsters, everybody know you ain't about that shit. You ain't about that shit, nah, you ain't about that shit. Jumped in the whip, we find where you live. You hang with the ops, you chill with the ops, we all in your crib. Ain't you sign, from my head to my toes. Jumped out the plane, Haiti on go, yelling I'm so. Shorty won't fuck, I ain't paying no fine. She got of control, she fucking the team, I put her in line. I tell her to shake it and shake it, while she do that dance. We dip and slide, we dip and slide. Sac Passe, Sac Passe, Sac Passe, na boule. Sac Passe, Sac Passe, Sac Passe, na boule. My shooters are shooters. We slide with the Ruger. On top of the roof, they aim for your head, you see they shoot you. We dip the slide when we ride. My Zo's on the scene, they yelling loud. Sac Passe, Sac Passe, Sac Passe, na boule. Sac Passe, Sac Passe, Sac Passe, na boule. I ride with the hammer, I'm shooting on camera. Call me stupid, I'm wild bananas. My niggas on go, they ride with the foe, we run and get hit. Free monster, free cab, even the dips. You leave your chick, your bitch get hit. Blackface, what up? Don't even trip. Free rolling, free stacks, y'all niggas is missed. Moving the bricks and flipping that work until it gets stiff. Swinging that chopper, that's gonna sing like an opera. My niggas in Haiti, I see you, just know I got you. We dip this slide. For my Zo's I ride. My Zo's on the scene, they yelling loud. Sac Passe, Sac Passe, Sac Passe, na boule. Sac Passe, Sac Passe, Sac Passe, Naboule, my shooters are shooters. We slide with the Ruger. On top of the roof, the air for your head, you see them shoots. We dip the slide when we ride. My zones on the scene, my zones on the scene, they yelling no lie. Sac passé, sac passé, sac passé. Naboule, sac passé, sac passé, sac passé. Naboule.